Whether you are on the offensive or defensive side of the ball, these two brothers should scare you. An established star and a rising up-and-comer, one at wide receiver and one at cornerback, these brothers are not to be messed with. Today, we take a look at Stefon and Trevon Diggs. The NFL has several sets of siblings mixed throughout, but rarely do we get a situation in which both play directly against one another. Stefon Diggs is a wide receiver for the Buffalo Bills, and Trevon Diggs, his younger brother, is a cornerback for the Dallas Cowboys. Stefon is an established star at his position and has dominated opposing defenses for several years now, while Trevon is just establishing himself as a ball-hawking cornerback with a breakout campaign to start the 2021 NFL season. And what better way to practice and get better is there than to face one another every day growing up? Stefon Diggs, when talking about his brother in an interview, said, quote, "He knows all of my moves. He's the hardest corner to go against." End quote. As they say, iron sharpens iron, and hopefully one of these days we'll get to watch them go at it in a real NFL football game. Until then, let's sit back and take a look at each of their careers so far and what makes this brother dynamic so special. To understand Stefon Diggs' story and who he is, you have to go back to his childhood. When Stefon Diggs was only 14 years old, his father, Aaron Diggs, passed away at the age of 39. But Diggs' family was a priority to him, and Stefon took on more responsibility and tried to set a good example for his two younger brothers, Derez and Trevon. Stefon had dominated his high school competition and was rated as the second best wide receiver prospect in the country entering college. He had numerous offers from larger football programs, but Diggs chose to stay close to family and accepted a scholarship to Maryland University. While at Maryland, Diggs put up good numbers and he made splash plays, but injuries and the fact that he went to a smaller school held back his draft prospects. Ultimately, Diggs entered the 2015 draft at age 22, where he would be taken in the 5th round by the Minnesota Vikings. Diggs didn't get his first start until week 6 of the 2015 season, but his elite route running and speed immediately popped off the film, as he became the first Vikings receiver that year to break the 100-yard mark in a game. And he hasn't taken his foot off the gas since that game. While coming close in 2016, he finally broke the 1,000-yard mark in 2018 and has reached that number every year afterwards. The biggest play of his NFL career came in the 2017 playoffs, in which he made the catch known as the Minneapolis Miracle. With only 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter of the NFC divisional round against the New Orleans Saints, Diggs made a leaping catch and then ran 61 yards to score a touchdown to win the game, 29-24. However, in 2020, after expressing displeasure with the Vikings organization, Diggs was traded to the Buffalo Bills, where he would pair up with quarterback Josh Allen and be the unquestioned number 1 receiver in their offense. In his first season in Buffalo, Diggs put up a monster season in the best of his career, with 127 receptions for 1,535 yards and 8 touchdowns, to go along with a 76.5 catch percentage. That crazy season earned him both his first Pro Bowl appearance as well as his first-team All-Pro appearance. His only other award in his career so far is his nomination to the 2015 NFL All-Rookie team. But one should expect many more awards in Stefon Diggs' future, as his friendship and bond, as well as playing style, continues to mesh and makes him a perfect fit in Buffalo. In his career so far, Diggs has 518 receptions, 6,463 receiving yards, 39 touchdowns, and a 69.9 catch percentage. When everything is clicking, there are very few corners who can stop Stefon Diggs, but perhaps his brother can be one of them. Trevon Diggs is entering his second season in the NFL with the Dallas Cowboys. Trevon played his college career at the University of Alabama, where as a true freshman in 2016, he actually played both safety and wide receiver. However, by his sophomore year, Alabama made him a full-time corner, and that turned out to be a good decision. Similar to his brother, he had a solid collegiate career, but injury took away some of his playing time. As a result, the Cowboys took Trevon in the second round of the 2020 NFL Draft. The 6'2", 205-pound rookie immediately made an impact. In Week 3, he forced his first NFL turnover by popping the ball out of DK Metcalf's hands on the goal line to cause a fumble and touchback. That next week, he was back at it making big plays. He recorded his first career sack against Baker Mayfield and the Browns. In Week 8 of his rookie year, he snagged his first 2 career interceptions against Carson Wentz. However, unfortunately, the injury bug caught Diggs once again, when he fractured a bone in his foot in Week 9 and was placed on injured reserve. But Trevon didn't let that slow him down. He began year 2 in Dallas with a bang, recording 5 interceptions in his first 4 games of the 2021 season, including a pick 6 against the Eagles in Week 3. The 2021 season is just getting started, but I'm excited to see just how high of a ceiling Trevon Diggs has. He is off to a great start to his young career. Trevon has no awards to his name, but I would assume if things continue as they have been, that should change by the end of this year. As of now, sitting at just 16 NFL games under his belt at the time of writing this, Trevon Diggs has 8 interceptions, 1 forced fumble, 71 combined tackles, and 1 sack to his name. It should be fun to watch him the rest of the way as he continues to learn the position and hone in his craft. And there you have it, each brother of the Diggs NFL family. One an offensive superstar and the other a rising breakout youngster on the defensive side. A brotherly rivalry bonded by a strong family bond and a love of competition. One in which iron sharpens iron from a young age, and as they both now try to work their way towards the upper echelon of their respective positions. Few siblings get to say their brother plays in the NFL, and even fewer get the opportunity to go head-to-head as number 1 threats of their NFL teams. But that's what makes the Diggs brothers so entertaining and easy to root for. So, what are your thoughts? Can Stefon and Trevon work their way to the best at their positions on offense and defense? Who do you think would win a matchup between the brothers on the field, Stefon or Trevon? Let me know down in the comments below. And please, take the time to subscribe to join our growing community of football nerds. And I invite you to leave a like if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more content like it. I appreciate you all for watching my content, and I'll see you all in the next one.